A very good evening. Welcome to the weekend. The day is the 20th, Friday, January 2023. And a good Friday for many top performers of the KCSE 2022 after the results were announced earlier today. But it is also rather salty for more than half of those candidates as they scored a D+ and below. We've got you covered here on Lookup Weekend on all the stories pertaining the results of the KCSE 2022. That and so much more. But before we get into that, here are our top stories. Tonight on Lookup Weekend.
There were 1,146, making 0.13% candidates.
Over 90,000 students to join university as 1,000 students score straight A's in the 2022 KCSE examinations. Jubilation as top KCSE performers celebrate their success after the release of the 2022 KCSE exams.
This is the year that we did 5 examinations, like say 4 examinations and an assessment. We were able to assess more than 4 million children.
And junior high school students to report to school on 30th of January as the school calendar now normalizes. Once more, welcome to the broadcast. The hashtag is Lookup Weekend. Nancy Nelima here and Felista Adundo on the sign language interpretation. Remember, you can catch this live broadcast across all our social media platforms. Lookuptv on Twitter, Lookuptv on Facebook, and Lookuptv on our YouTube channel. And so we begin. Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu on Friday released the 2022 Form 4 national exam results, where 173,345 candidates scored C+ and above, a significant improvement by 19.3%. Cecilia Lubanga gives us the breakdown.
About 841,416 candidates sat for the KCSE examination conducted between 2nd of December and 23rd of the same month. According to the CS, 14 counties had more male than female candidates compared to 17 counties in 2021.
Mombasa, Kilifi, Tana River, Ramu, Turkana, Samburu, West Pokot, Kajiado, Narok, Omabay, Migori, Garissa, Wajir, and Mandera. 17 counties with high gender disparity in favor of female candidates during the 2022 KCSE examinations included Kirinyaga, Kiambu, Kitui, Meru, Tharaka Nithi, Vihiga, and Kisumu. The total number of candidates that sat the 2022 KCSE examination, 443,644 were male, while 437,772 were female.
1,140 candidates obtained an overall grade of A compared to 1,138 in 2021. 173,345 candidates scored 6+ and above, clocking the minimum university entry. The number of candidates with D+ and above was 522,588 compared with 442,251 in 2021. Only 30,822 scored below E. The number of candidates with the minimum university entry qualification grade of C+ and above has risen to 173,345 in the year 2022 KCSE examinations compared to 145,776 in 2021.
Female, we have 271 getting an A. Male, we have 875. A-, 1,962 female. Male, 4,445. P+, we have female, 6,104. Male, 9,578. B grade, female, 13,520. Male, 17,783. P-, 21,474. That is female. Male, 27,245. Cyprus, we have 33,138 female, while male we have 36,950.
All the remaining candidates are eligible to join TVET institutions, teacher training college and medical training colleges, and other tertiary learning institutions for various courses. Machogu lauded teachers and candidates, noting that 17 subjects significantly improved performance compared to 11 subjects in 2021. Cecilia Lubanga, Lookuptv.
Right, and still on those results, the top student in the just released 2022 KCSE examination has posted an A of 84 points with 30,822 students scoring grade E. Teachers and parents have celebrated the results while expressing satisfaction in their children's performance.
Jubilation filled the air in different parts of the country after Education CS Ezekiel Machogu released the 2022 KCSE results. Roberto Carlos from Bita High School is leading in the just released 2022 KCSE results. Kairu Vincent Kinyo from Mangu High School emerged second, followed by Sean Michael Ngweno, who has been ranked as third from Maseno High School. Sammy David Santet from Mangu has emerged fourth. Koech Kimtai Vic from Alliance High School came fifth. Isaac Mugambi from Langalanga was ranked 6th, with Mopahe Moses Chengo from Alliance coming 7th. Mwaniki Winnie Abigail is number 8 from Mary Hill Girls School. Gitumbi Franklin Kome took position 9 from Kitui School. And Kenda Jemosop Elizabeth from Kenya High School was ranked as the 10th best student. Kapsabet, Kenya High, Alliance, Kabarak High, Moi Girls Eldoret, St. Bridget's Kiminini, Pangani, Nakuru and Stare schools have continued to dominate the top positions in the 2022 examinations.
Wale wanafunzi walipata A plane kufika wakati huu tumepokea karibu wanafunzi 36. A minor ilikuwa karibu 103, B plus karibu wanafunzi 84, alafu B star ni 42 na B minor ni 26, na wale wenye walisoa alama ya C plus ni wanafunzi 5, na alama ya mwisho ilikuwa wanafunzi 3 wa alama wa C star. Vile tunaona ya kwamba kwa sababu results bado zinaendelea kumiminika, si ningeweza kwa zaidi kuangalia na results za last year, kwa sababu so far tuko na mean score ya 10 point yenye inamaanisha kwamba wanafunzi wanazidi kufanya vizuri zaidi.
Parents, schools and students across the country are celebrating the milestone achieved in the just released 2022 KCSE results, with most expressing satisfaction with the outcome.
These results is a result of hard work from teachers, teamwork from teachers, and also hard work of the students.
According na venye nilikuwa namuona hard work, discipline wise, nilikuwa najua atakaribia hiyo, but it has gone beyond my expectation. I'm happy.
It wasn't at all easy, but I had encouragement from my teachers, from my parents, my mom over here. My mom over here, my dad. I had colleagues, I had cousins, and they were telling me, go for it, we believe in you.
I expected it somehow because I really worked hard in school.
Unavyojua tulikuwa na miezi 7 to prepare for this exam. It was not an easy task, but I thank God in the end for the marks I've gotten. Yeah.
And still keeping with that momentum, it was celebrations galore at Al-Azhar High School. It has produced 2 best students in Northeastern region. Mohammed Amni Abdi and Sumaya Ali both scored A-planes of 82 points, making history to become the first ones to score such grades in the region.
Jubilation was in the air as the news of the 2022 KCSE results was announced. Teachers, parents from Al-Azhar School in Garissa and the school management and the community at large joined students in celebrating their achievements.
I scored an airplane of 82 points. To say that I'm happy today is just an understatement. I always knew I will do good. I want to take this chance to thank the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has given me this chance to prove myself to the world. In the same breath, I want to thank the school administration who have done their best to make sure they produced students that were very good in academics.
Thank all my colleagues, my parents, and teachers, especially the manager, our principal, and everyone here who contributed to the success. And I want to thank everyone, my parents, mom and dad. And yeah, here I am. I am so proud of everyone.
Speaking at the press at the school, top boy Mohammed attributed his good grades to sheer hard work, discipline, support from teachers and fellow students, as well as prayer.
I think I'm one of the people to bring a change to the KQ that we have in our country. So I want to do a piloting career. Our students here in Northeastern, we have always, for the past period of years, we have been having many challenges, but what I want to tell them is we are very capable. We have the ability to prove people wrong. Northeastern, we are producing airplanes. What I want to tell you is focus on your journey, and inshallah, you will make it all.
We're coming from force that, whatever you do, make sure you are so determined, have goals, have visions, and I'm sure you're going to succeed.
Mohammed, 18 years of age, and Sumaya, 17 years of age, were flanked by their parents in celebration, calling on fellow students to remain focused in their studies.
Nashukuru sana mara ya kwanza Mungu na umabita mitahani, tunarudishia shukrani Mungu na malimu na ile rizali leo tumabata, tunafurahia, tumekuwa tunaongoja matokeo mzuri na leo matokeo tunaongoja. Tunashukuru sana 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 kimalimu na mimi wazazi yake.
I expected him to do well because the guy is full of discipline. I know him, and I hope he will do well in his future endeavors.
Sumaya said her good performance should act as a challenge to other students to work hard in their studies, noting that anything is possible under the sun. The school principal, Sambur Abdullahi, who joined the students in celebrations, said that the results were achieved through hard work, determination and cooperation from parents and teachers.
Marvelous, because initially we never used to have a good result, but this time we got a fair result and we are happy, and we are telling the Kenya National Examination Council thanks. Secondly, we are thanking our teachers, fraternity, parents, and the student. We have done teamwork, and God has given us the result of the work that we have done.
Brian Amwai, Lookuptv, Nairobi.
Staying on other education matters, the school calendar will revert to normal ahead of Monday's reopening. Education PS Bello Kipsang has said. Speaking on Friday during the release of the 2022 KCSE results, the PS said 2022 saw the country administer 4 examinations and 1 assessment.
After the school calendar was disrupted by COVID-19, the future of education and normalcy in the sector looks promising as education calendar reverts to normal. PS Education Bello Kipsang said in the period, the ministry was able to assess more than 4 million children.
This is the year that we did 5 examinations, like say 4 examinations and an assessment. We were able to assess more than 4 million children. And we would want to take this opportunity to thank our teachers, to thank our parents, and to thank all the stakeholders for the good work that they have done. We would also want to acknowledge the role that the media played.
The reopening of schools will be on 23rd of January this coming Monday, while the junior secondary school will resume on January 30th. The PS said students joining Form 1 will be admitted on February 8th.
To the stakeholders in the sector, that now we have reverted back to our normal calendar. Our children will be opening the schools on Monday. I would want to give an assurance that the necessary resources that is supposed to be released by government is ready and will be with the schools in terms of capitation. And on Monday, the continuing students will be opening. On 30th, we shall have our junior secondary. On 8th, we shall have our Form 1s going to school.
Kipsang said necessary resources that are supposed to be released by the government to enable smooth transition are ready and will be with the schools.
The CS and all of us, we have been guided on capitation of junior secondary, and the CS will go into detail on that. But as I end, I would want to thank my colleagues, the PS for Internal Security and National Administration, Raymond Omolo, and Engineer Tanui in the Ministry of ICT for the support that they gave us at the technical level. And it has only been possible because of delivering as one in government. The CS will also mention at some point on the rapid response initiative that we are all aware, which we've been carrying around the country. And at this point also, I would want to thank the media team because the
Kenya National Examination Council released dates for registration of candidates who will sit for their national examination in 2023. NEC Chief Executive Officer David Njegere said that the registration will take place from February 1st to March 31st.
And the Teachers Service Commission CEO Nancy Macharia has announced that the 30,000 new teachers are expected to be part of the payroll on January 30th. Macharia spoke on Friday at the Mitihani House where the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education was released. Macharia said that interviews for the new teachers are set to be completed today.
Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani.
We have carried out a careful exercise of effecting 14,733 transfers, which will become effective this term. On behalf of the Commission, I can assure the country that these transfers will not affect the normal delivery of the teaching and learning programs. In the meantime, the TSC will provide guidelines on the teaching and administration of the junior secondary school as the students report shortly. As you also may be aware, we are currently recruiting 30,000 teachers. Interviews for those shortlisted are set to be concluded today, paving the way for the posting of successful teachers. It is our intention to have the new recruits join the payroll on January 30th, the same day when the junior secondary school learners will report to their respective schools. And I wish to thank all the stakeholders and the President for giving us money for this, the 30,000 teachers, which we haven't done in quite a long while. I assure the country that this process has been conducted independently and professionally while complying with the values and principles of the Constitution.
This is Look Up Weekend right here on Lookuptv, and of course we have so much more than just the KCSE announcement. We have a lot of sporting action that will be coming on the other side. Don't go too far.
Mwangi's Institute of Cosmetology. We are TVET and NITA approved training institute in the following courses: School of Hairdressing and Beauty Therapy, School of Fashion Design, Event Management and Decoration, School of Interior Design and Beadwork, School of Advanced Nail Technology, and School of Makeup Artistry. We are located at Kim's Plaza, Equity Bank Building, 4th floor, Oginga Odinga Street, Eldoret. Call us on 0715-046-499 or email us at mwangiscosmetologyinstitute@gmail.com. Mwangi's Institute of Cosmetology, empowering tomorrow's generation today.
Usienda nayo huko ndani, unaacha hapo kwa luggage ndio uingie.
Ni wacho kwa luggage namna gani nataka kutumia huko ndani? Nimekuja na hii gani ndio inatumika? Hii paketi ama hii kuchota? Kwani serious hii? Bwana wacheni mchezo bwana. Nini?
Karibu customer. Hizi bidhaa unaziacha pale kwenye luggage ndipo sasa ufanye shopping kwa supermarket yetu. Kuchota ni kufanya shopping pekee.
Ni kufanya shopping.
Raundi hii chota kuchota mapema na Hetia Supermarket ndio best. Kwa mara nyingine tena Hetia Supermarket inakuletea chota kuchota na Hetia Supermarket. Kushiriki shindano la chota kuchota ni rahisi. Ingia tu Hetia Supermarket iliyo karibu nawe Kitale, Bungoma, Eldoret, Kakamega, Kisumu, Busia, Naivasha, Limuru, Nairobi, Thika, Nyeri, Meru, Chuka na Maua. Nunua bidhaa ya shilingi 600 na zaidi na utapewa raffle ticket. Jaza vizuri na utumbukize kwa sanduku iliyo mlangoni. Utakuwa umeingia kwa draw ya kujishindia zawadi kama gari 7 aina ya Daihatsu Mira, pikipiki 21 aina ya TVS, 1130 school fees, TVS, microwaves, shopping vouchers na vingine vingi.
Bas, ni huku. Saidia bibi.
Chota kuchota imethaminiwa na Kiwi Bacon, Savannah Juice Fruit Vial, My Choice Hand Wash, Zesta Choco Primo, Ketepa, Blue Band, Aramco, Oven Fresh Bread, Nivea, Silent Night Mattresses, Coca-Cola pamoja na Hisense. Shindano hili limeidhinishwa na BCLB permit number 002816. Sheria na masharti kutumika.
Chota kuchota na Hetia Supermarket, na hii motokaa kari smart kabisa inaweza kuwa yako. Unangoja nini? Ingia, fanya shopping yako Hetia Supermarket, uchoto kuchote na hii kari. Hii motokaa inaweza kuwa yako. Mtu anaweza pesa kwa buti.
Hetia Supermarket, a world of choice.
And welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with the Look Up Weekend. Nancy Nelima here and Felista Adundo on the sign language interpretation. The second lady, Her Excellency Pastor Dorcas Rigati, has warned teachers and parents in the country not to remain silent as homosexuality and lesbianism take center stage. Speaking at Teachers Conference at Chania Girls High School in Thika, Dorcas pointed out that many teachers and parents were afraid of speaking out against same-sex relationships, and this would be detrimental to the country and the values held by Kenyans.
Thank you so much. My office is looking into ways to deepen the impact of chaplaincy in all our schools and in the National Police Service and all our institutions in order to build the capacity of chaplains of the national level and at the grassroots level. For those who follow me, I visited the Inspector General of Police, Japhet Kome, on Wednesday to help actualize this agenda among many others. Institutions like the police and the prisons are lacking in areas of chaplaincy, mentoring and counseling, and that is why most of our young people, and especially the people I have a passion for, the boy child, is in those institutions. And they are dying, killing themselves because of depression, and they need chaplains that will be able to encourage them and give them hope. You teachers know that currently we are having our children involved in lesbianism and homosexuality. And this is something that we do not want to speak because we want to look good. You look good and let your children go to hell. And this is something we must change as teachers.
To the Coast Region, Kilifi County Governor Gideon Mung'aro has told the Malindi High Court that his victory in the 2022 general election was fair. Mung'aro had appeared before the Chief Judge, Lady Justice Anne Adwera, where he opposed the demands of the petitioners opposing his election, saying that his opponents agreed with the results announced by the head of IEBC, Kilifi County, Mr. Hussein Gure, and wanted to congratulate him on the victory.
After you finish, be fully back to Mombasa locals. Unlike my course is there, so I may not be able to. I wish that you can highlight.
Still have the opportunity to highlight. We could have a conference online, whichever way we decide to.
Requiring us to take any further representations.
And to some agriculture, the government kicked off the training of national and county government administrators under the new subsidy program, targeting 12 priority counties out of the expected March rains. The distribution, which comes as farmers prepare for planting, is aimed at improving food security in the country, which is key to President William Ruto's administration, according to Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua.
Gachagua said the first phase targets 2.1 million farmers in the targeted counties. Now speaking when he opened the workshop for the officers who will directly deal with the distribution at the Kenya School of Government, the Deputy President said they will ensure farmers get the fertilizer directly without going through cartels.
This program has tight timelines and high public expectation. Already, a national farmer registration exercise is ongoing under the coordination of our chiefs and assistant chiefs. And I want to say pongezi. The exercise has been very smooth and the results are evident. Furthermore, the Kenya National Trading Corporation, KNTC, and the National Cereals and Produce Board, NSPB, are in the process of distributing the fertilizer in your counties in readiness for the rains.
The 12 pilot counties include Narok, Bungoma, Uasin Gishu, Nakuru, Trans Nzoia, West Pokot, Migori, Kakamega, Bomet, Kericho, Elgeyo Marakwet and Nandi. It is expected that at least 2.1 million farmers will benefit from the program in its first phase of implementation. The Deputy President said the counties had been identified because they are the nation's breadbasket.
The government has introduced a fertilizer subsidy program in line with the bottom-up economic model. This will ensure more farmers are able to access affordable fertilizer distributed close to them. In the first phase, we target 2.1 million farmers in Narok, Bungoma, Uasin Gishu, Nakuru, Trans Nzoia, West Pokot, Migori, Kakamega, Bomet, Kericho, Elgeyo Marakwet, and Nandi counties. The program is being fast-tracked so that farmers can utilize the fertilizers in the coming rains. This requires strong collaboration and support from the national and county governments together with other partners.
While Kenya requires millions of bags of maize annually, production stands at 40 million bags. This forces the country to import 12 million bags to cover the deficit, which they say is also expensive for most families.
We have identified from the beginning 12 counties to commence the program, counties that represent the breadbasket of our great nation. Today, you are here to be sensitized on how this program will be implemented in the initial 12 counties represented here. These counties have been selected as a pilot for the first phase of the subsidy program. Upon successful implementation of the first phase, the program will be implemented and rolled out immediately to the rest of the counties in the country.
President William Ruto opted to increase production through subsidizing fertilizer as a substantial way of food security. The government has been registering farmers across the country through assistant chiefs and chiefs.